For today's video, it's going to be a little bit of a callback to the original meaning of Challenge Accepted, where I would go on to Call of Duty. Specifically at that time, my subscribers would sit there and recommend me probably the most awful and horrendous classes you could possibly think of. And by looking at the title of this video, you probably have a decent idea of what I let my subscribers do. So, I mean, looking at the comment section, I made a video called Not My Best Idea or something like that a while ago. The top comment on there was this class, and yeah, I have to use the Outlaw sniper rifle with only iron sights with no perks, no gear, no wild card, and no equipment, and can only use crash in the game. Probably because they don't want me to end up picking up kills with whatever the operator things are. So, finished all the assault rifles, I got all those diamond. I haven't updated you guys on my Dark Matter grind, but I've been playing every day and been getting at least one gun gold every single day. I definitely could be doing more than that, but being an adult is fucking awful. Got all the sniper rifles diamond, got all the assault rifles diamond, working on the SMGs at the moment. I gotta do tac rifles, LMG, it's just So anyway, sniper rifles, outlaw, optic, iron sights, and that's our class. Am I allowed to use a camo? I'm a firm believer that the camo actually makes the gun better or worse. Now, it doesn't say specifically that I need to win or lose a free-for-all game. They just gave me the class, but I feel like if I were to run around in TDM with it, I mean, honestly, I know a lot of people like watching me play free-for-all, but I feel like that would go horrendously awful. Let's go from TDM for a little bit because I haven't used this before. So actually, I think I'm gonna stay on like 6 sensitivity because, so as you guys know, I'm not a fan of the Outlaw, okay? And for anybody that's new, I'm not a fan of the Outlaw, period. It is the worst sniper, one of the worst sniper rifles I've ever used. Now, ever since I made that video talking about how much I hate that gun, obviously people are gonna use that as ammunition, but there was a buff to the sniper rifle, so I haven't used it since then, so I don't know how much better it is. I've heard and I've seen gameplay of it, and it doesn't seem like it's much better. Hey, take any buff for any of these sniper rifles. I'd love that. So I have to use crash. Oh, it even looks useless. I was never really a fan of the iron sights to begin with, especially back on like Black Ops 2 when a lot of people started using it. Why am I not surprised? Back on Black Ops 2, there was the iron sights for the ballista, and I just thought that was like the weirdest and easiest thing in the world to use.
Assault pack up.
Okay, we got a kill. I don't know why people are looking at me like crash is like the worst thing to use or something. I guess they just don't want me to get kills at all, but I love using crash. And this guy's using armor and everything. I hit half of his armor off. I hit him twice. Okay, I'm just gonna run. I really can't hit anything. The biggest thing that people would do back on Black Ops 2, and I mean, obviously, back on Black Ops 2, the ballista is 10 times the gun that the Outlaw is. I just can't aim with this fucking thing. Let's try 8, I guess. I'm usually the guy that's sitting in the back blowing shit up too because I can't stand how strong the streaks are in this game at times. Especially if I have to play TDM or maybe even on free-for-all. A UAV in free-for-all is massive for the person that ends up having it. So I shoot absolutely everything down. Plus that helps you level up a little bit faster. It's just a hit marker everywhere. I could use the iron sights on the ballista back then, but obviously the ballista being a much more consistent sniper rifle, all you really had to do was just turn down your sensitivity just a little bit from the typical max sensitivity that snipers would play on, and basically run around with it like it was a long-range shotgun. It was super easy to use back on Black Ops 2, but that's back when we had aim assist and other things like that, and obviously, I mean, it took some practice. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but this guy's just as confused as I am as to why I'm using this terrible-ass weapon. I'm 5-11. I never go 5-11, even against the fucking ridiculous 2 and 3.0 KD lobbies I end up getting into all the time. It's so fucking annoying. This thing is literally the cutest little pea shooter I've ever seen. It's fucking useless. It's honestly probably one of the worst sniper rifles I've ever used in COD history. Hit marker again. All right, so all I have to do is shoot people when they have about half of their HP and I'll get a one shot.
Shoot him. One by dead bad guy.
Oh, that was a close one. How fast does this thing shoot without rapid fire? Okay, I'm just gonna use it like a red gun. Fuck it. That's the best I can do.
Enemy.
That is, I don't even know why this is a sniper rifle. I genuinely just don't understand why it's even a bolt. This thing does the damage of some of the semi-auto. I actually would rather use the SDM. At the very least, I'm going positive in a lot of these games, and if I'm not, it's probably because I was just like, man, fuck it, my team's not gonna do shit anyway. I'll sit in the back and just blow shit up. I don't care. I mean, all I would have to do to make this gun at least somewhat usable is to just put this little attachment on. Just the high cal, guys, please. It's so shit. I'm getting so annoyed and triggered by this one single card that I have have here. That marker there that shows we have a new calling card, the only way you can get rid of that is when you scroll over, but you can't scroll in this category, so it just doesn't go away. I've been using a lot of Seraph recently just because I've been, you know, having to play hardcore and all that stuff, and most of the time my team is just not very good, or I'm playing against a full team of sweats and I need my team to at least sometimes be in certain areas of the map, so most people aren't even paying attention to when they're gonna respawn on top of a node or anything, so they just spam it, so all I have to do is just go and set the thing down near a B flag or a flag that I want people to, you know, spawn in at. Oh, I got him. Took a whole jump shot to do it, but got him. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work out. All right, getting a little bit ahead of myself right there. We're trying to walk into a spawn and hit a clip with this piece of garbage. Please. There's also a decent amount of sway on this thing. I just have to try to use this gun's speed to my advantage. Somehow. Chasing me, I would rather die to the mines than get killed by this kid one more fucking time. This guy's just taking advantage of me. I just want to swap over to a fucking paladin so bad and just shit down his neck. This guy is really camping in here. I mean, holy shit. Torque has to be the most annoying character to play against in this game. Besides Ajax, of course. The trick back then was to just turn down your sensitivity with those iron sight sniper rifles, and you could just absolutely dominate, especially in shit like free-for-all where people are like kind of in your face half the time. It made you very, very good from the short and medium ranges. Long range, yeah, it was like a little, it wasn't as effective at range just because you don't have the scope, but that didn't really matter, especially if you were consistent enough with it. A view kick in this game also doesn't help, so when you're using the iron sights on a weapon like this, it takes this long to like actually scope in. View kick is like that much worse. I immediately got the urge to try to shoot down the UAV that they pulled out, and I can't do anything about it because all I have is my fucking fist. Oh my god, it's fucking Ajax sitting in the corner. Out there, the hit markers, the hit marker. Luckily, my team is not that terrible. Never mind, I'm sorry for talking shit. Thank you for carrying me. Oh man, that guy was so annoying. Running around with armor against a no high cal outlaw. That's one of my worst nightmares. I would honestly rather run around with my fists with absolutely nothing else than do that. And I've already done that. I had more fun using just my fists to kill people on this game than just using the outlaw with nothing else. Honestly, you can give me a fully souped up outlaw and I might make an argument that I still would rather use absolutely no weapon at all. This gun is fucking garbage. I know a whole bunch of people are sitting there, you know, they'll link their clips and people have hit a bunch of fucked clips on here. I'm not saying that you can't hit anything with it. I'm just saying we deserve a much better sniper rifle than this. It's honestly, it's an insult. It's like Vondi just looked in my face, looked into my sniper eyeballs, because I know Vondi saw that video years and years ago. I already apologized for it. I'm sorry. It was a little brash, a little ridiculous. I'm sorry. But he just looked into my eyeballs and just spit in my dirty sniper mouth. This weapon honestly feels like a prototype weapon that's not meant to actually kill anything. I got a headshot. Seems like the other team is kind of keen on going down the sides though, instead of straight through the middle. Hey guys, can you please take my supplies so I can get some points somehow? Because I'm not gonna get killed. Oh, this guy knows I'm over here. And it doesn't fucking matter. You're seriously gonna destroy assault packs. You genuinely believe the extra ammo is actually helping anyone? We only put this shit down just so people can pick it up so we can get more points. No one's actually benefiting from this. Make it a bully crash of all characters. Alright, yeah, man, we get it. You were trying to use stim. They're all on the side here. They're probably just gonna whip around this corner and just fucking take my ass out. I hate this gun. I hate this fucking gun. I hate this fucking gun. I hate this. This gun wouldn't have been that bad in games where there isn't armor and there isn't extra HP and just the way that HP works now in COD. This wouldn't have been that awful. All right, man, we got it. You got me. I have no threat whatsoever. I might as well just be... What the fuck is that? Is that an operator mod? I guess. I don't... Teammates are starting to leave now. I'm the bottom of the board. 3 and 9. Not doing anything. I can't shoot anything down. My teammates are shooting them down. That's nice, but it's really not helping the scoreline. And of course there's a tac chopper. I'm surprised there's not 3 gunship. Fucking AC-130 and attack nuke going off. Even when I hit them, I have to hit them a second time. And by that time, after I maybe get the first shot off, I'm already dead. Team! Hello!
Packs ready.
Nope, I'm just gonna run. I'm not fighting this guy. I hit marked him and now I'm running. I don't care if there's UAV. Glad that guy killed me and not the battery, because if battery killed me, I might have actually destroyed my entire top row of teeth. Every single bicuspid in my mouth would have ended up in my stomach. Actually, matter of fact, I'm gonna leave that game because there's a lot of people. I think there was like 2 people using Crash. 2 of them had armor on. All right, let's see. Dude, if I ended up smacking out like a triple headshot or some shit, I mean, of course not. I mean, I feel like I would hit mark somebody's head, honestly. Not having high cal is like just just a nightmare. It's as many hit markers as it does on this game, and the style that people play this game where they just continuously spray corners over and over and over again. Okay, first of all, tell me why I spawned here if this guy can see my ass! Okay, let's try to go up into the vent with these little rats. Wait, he's actually... I was joking! Hey, listen, man, we just had a sniper battle. Why you gotta come in here like that? You even give me time to heal so I can hit mark you? Come on, man. How is this guy here if 3 of my teammates own this building? Why is there a trespasser in our home? All right, we get it, dude. I'm honestly surprised if this guy's not paying fucking mortgage for that vent. See this guy? He's just still shooting the corner. Hey, fuck you! I genuinely don't even think Testy could hit a bunch of clips like this in his, like, his average videos where he just hits a bunch of clips. What is the blast radius on this thing? I'm sorry, that would never kill me in a million years. I could have been standing there completely ass naked, unprepared, without eating for an entire month, and I still wouldn't have died from that explosion. So, I mean, I've gone negative virtually every single game I've played so far. I'm very surprised whenever I actually get a one-shot. So yeah, I absolutely don't recommend the Outlaw at all. Actually, matter of fact, I definitely encourage everybody to ask for a buff. You can leave it the way that it is. Sure, it's kind of okay with, you know, all the attachments on it. Fine, leave it at that. But if anyone ever tells you to just use this thing without high cal, they're trying to sabotage you and they're not your friend. Okay? Let me know down in the comment section if you want me to do more of this type of challenge accepted kind of thing. Come up with a different class. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a sniper rifle. It could be whatever you want it to be. You can just make this class exactly however you want it to be. It could be no primary. It could be absolutely no secondary. It could be only gear with equipment. It could be all perks and nothing else. It could be like all wild cards that are just filling up the slots with, I don't know. Just whatever you want to do, just make sure that you can actually create it in game. And yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My most recent videos are popping up on the screen here. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. And yeah. It's FaZe Jev, guys. Later.